We are in the middle of the Middle East. We're in Adoba, I think it's called, or Aqaba, something like that. Basically, what I'm going to do is I'm going to be touring these cities. I'm trying to unlock more dealerships, and more to the point, all I have left is crappy drivers. So I'm trying to unlock some of these recruitment agencies. So we're driving through these different towns here in the Middle East, unlocking a bunch of things. We're going to run up here. We're going to take some of these back roads up to Port Said. And then we're going to come back along this route and go to Beersheba. Jericho doesn't look like it has anything. We might still visit them. We're going to obviously go to Jerusalem, Ramallah. We've got Rishon LeZion. So we're going to just basically visit all these cities and kind of putz around and then work our way up all the way through the peninsula here into where it ends. So, yeah, we'll be doing it in daylight. So let's go ahead and start our Middle Eastern tour. This is probably going to run for a little bit. It might take me a couple episodes to get there because we obviously have a lot of driving to do. Though a lot of it is, short trips, but I'm not hauling anything right now. My company's big enough that it's making a ton of money on its own. So I'm just trying to, as I expand, I've run out of good drivers. I need to start unlocking garages. So we're going to go to neat places like to head up to the top part of Norway and Finland and maybe do a tour up there at some point. Because we actually have things like Hammerfest. And for those of you that have watched me play Fishing Barents Sea, Hammerfest is one of those cities that's in Fishing Barents Sea. So what's up, JC? So this gives us a good chance to tour around our cities. Once again, I don't know Aqaba or Aqaba. I'm not sure what country it's in. I'm imagining this is all part of Jerusalem, or not Jerusalem, Israel. But I could be wrong. Maybe Israel's across the river and... Exactly. So what I'm doing is I'm basically spending the evening. We're going to unlock some recruiting agencies and see some cool sites as we travel around the Middle East here in the desert. And we'll be continuing that on. Yeah, we have to discover them. Though the question marks on the map are pretty much a dead giveaway. Oh, it's Aladdin's hometown. No kidding. I did not know that. Huh. So is it pronounced Aqaba? Is that how you say it then? Of course, being in a different language, it's, the words are not the way we would say aqua, but we'd have to put a QA. What's up, big tall man? Captain Zank? Translate the road signs as I go. Oh, boy. My Hebrew's a little rough. Look out. Look out. Oh, that guy. Oh. Come on. I can't say what I was going to call him. Good morning, Cynical Penguin. We find ourselves... Okay, I'm going to start dragging your car along with my trailer. How you like that? You like that? You will back up or I'll crush you. So this is fun. There we go. There's our new recruitment agency. And we're going to unlock the dealership too while we're in town. We might as well get all of those unlocked too, though I have all the dealerships unlocked already on the map, but not all the dealerships, but hey, thank you for the cheer. Is Shapley? I am noticing as I stream and record at the same time, I am getting some frame rate issues. That's one of the downsides about recording on a laptop. Surprisingly. Getting a little bit framey here, but that's all right. Yeah, the T-Range is pretty much my favorite. I love the dashboard. I think that's the part of the T-Range that I love the most is the dash. It's really very functional. So we're just going to basically drive around these cities and check it out. And once again, this series might take us a little while because, there's a lot to see. A Renault dealership. Perfect. When I expand my business, we'll be buying from them. They can be our Middle Eastern supplier. All right, so let's take a look real quick here. Okay, Israel must be across the river because they're sending the ferry to Israel up ahead. So what we're going to see here now is we've unlocked that little portion. We won't see the whole city, but we're now going to make a quick trip over here to Israel. And, or Eilat? Is that Israel? I don't know. Who knows? Your VW that you got for free needs an engine. All I'm saying is, man, don't ever look a gift horse in the mouth. But that sucks. Yeah, we definitely got some heavy chop going on here, man. I don't know if that's just because we're in such a heavily populated area or what's causing the slowdown. But yeah. Okay, so you've had that too, Moni? Okay, Moni noticed that too, so it's not just my computer. Cafe, thank you for the cheer. Good morning. So I am so thankful for a good wife who was kind enough to let me spend a little bit extra money that we didn't really have to upgrade that horrible steering wheel that we had gotten to a good G29. We got a used one. I haven't been hogging. It's been sitting right. Whatever. You can use it whenever you want. It's been sitting here for 2 days unused. This is the first time I've used it in 2 days. Well, I could unconnect it from my computer and connect it to your computer. You just have to ask. Oh, I've been hogging it. I am on the right side of the road, Steve-O. See? Right. The right's the right side of the road. Yeah, I don't know how you're going to do a new engine, man. I mean, you could do it though, but that's a big changeover. I'm going to go over here actually. We're border crossing right now. It didn't say the trucks had to go anywhere in particular, so we'll just pass on through here. Oh, look at the mountains! Wow.
You got no biscuits when you went to the shop.
No, because we made the pancakes.
I'm hungry and we got nothing nice to eat.
We have nothing. Yeah. We have She's not playing Roblox. You're not playing Roblox, are you? She's playing the hunt. She's playing the hunter. We have cheese.
What am I supposed to do with cheese?
We've got 2 of those chicken parmos in the fridge. You could heat one of those up.
I don't know how to.
You put it in a tray and throw it in the oven.
How are you going to do it?
I'm streaming. We'll do it on break, all right?
No, I'm hungry.
You're hungry? Oh my gosh.
I'm going to end up eating you.
I know. I'm delicious. Oh, that's funny, Jer. I don't know. She's playing the hunter. She's not playing Roblox.
Why haven't I ever played Roblox?
Yeah, I don't think she's ever played Roblox. This is the right and correct side of the road, Steve-O.
I'm hungry.
And if it makes you feel better, Steve-O, I have garages in Ireland and London and also, in England and Scotland. And I actually bought right side driving trucks for all of my drivers in those cities. So, what?
I'm hungry.
Okay, I will put something in the oven, but you have to get it out.
No, because last time I got some out, I burnt my finger.
Well, where's the thing? I'm just going for it. We're now in Iliad. Oh, sorry. That's how they drive in the Middle East anyway. They just go. They didn't check my fuel tanks? Right. Ooh, this is cool. So here we have a Saab dealership. Oh, Scania. Sorry, Saab, not Saab.
I'm still hungry.
Beersheba. She's still hungry, folks. Hungry like a wolf.
I'm still hungry.
Oh my God. Is that okay? So you must be in Jerusalem at this point. There's a little Israeli sign there. how they drive because they would be driving on the left-hand side of the road. So they use right drivers.
I'm starving now.
All right, I gotta find somewhere to pull over, woman. Oh, she died, just like an animal in Planet Zoo. Moni has just passed away from starvation. I'll have to get a new one. She heard an animal. She's been revived amazingly. Oh, now she died again. All right, I'll be right back. I'm going to get Moni's food thrown in the oven. I will return in a second. Let's go ahead and travel on to our next location. So, you said to me. That's right, Jer. What's up, G Bart? So we're going to head down here and there. Oh, it's weird. They got a... Oh, no, they didn't. Yeah, they did. Oh, no, where does that go to? You can take a ferry across the Saudi border. That's hilarious. Wow, this is really lagging out. Holy cow. So it looks like we're going to head up here through the desert. And we're going to pass through El Arak.
Well, we're not going to bed for 2.
Why is that?
Because the washing machine's still got an hour and a half on it.
Oh, geez. All right. I would assume that this is a dealership here. No, reset navigation. I'm going to go here and then there. Okay. Couldn't get it to work. Huh? Well, it's really choppy, and that's something I've not had problems with before, though really, it's going to make me take the ferry. Why don't I just go through the... I'm just going to go to the right here, and I'm not going to pay attention to their stupid lies. But the frame rates are pretty miserable, so it needs to be, what do you call it? I mean, I've got a pretty rocking system here. It shouldn't be slowing down at all, but it is. That's a cool port right here. There we go. It just switched over to the way we're supposed to be going, so. Why on earth would it make me go up around the back and onto the ferry? Like, that makes any sense. Oh, I have my GPS set to back roads. That's why. It needs to be optimized. Thank you. As an old school programmer, I should have known that. Let's see. North locked. Always small roads. Navigation mode shortest. There we go. It's going to redo our navigation, but...
Yeah, the Middle East needs badly optimising.
Yeah. This is my first time in the Middle East, so...
Yeah, I won't go there anymore.
You're not going to go back because it was so bad? Great. Good to know.
I'm
Yep.
supposed to do it over later.
It'll be fun to tour it, though, anyway. But, yeah. It's surprising because promods is usually, wow, look at the traffic at the border.
Yep.
A lot of people going into Saudi Arabia. And there's the ferry boat right there. That's a big boat. Just to go across that little, what is that, the Suez Canal? No, I don't know what that is. Now, I threw some kebab on top for you, honey, so that'll be ready first. So in about 10 minutes, you want to pull that off.
Oh, you were pulling it out so you don't burn my finger last time. My finger really hurt.
I can.
Well, that's why I'm going to make pancakes.
Yeah, true. Hum-de-doo. You know what's going to happen is we're going to drive like 10 feet and we're going to get in another traffic jam just like this. I kind of like it, though, because that is, obviously border crossings are like this.
Wait till you have drivers coming at you on the wrong side of the road.
Oh, boy. Does that really happen?
Yeah.
That's a tough one, G-Bart. Being an American, I like ATS better. The roads are bigger. They feel more well thought out. Things kind of run smoother. The graphics look better.
The graphics do look better.
Yeah, even Moni, who likes ETS better, says the graphics look better on ATS. However, there's a lot more content available for ETS, too. So it's hard to say which one's actually better, because they're both good. I don't know. The trucks are, like I said, everything just feels smoother and more well put together in ATS. It's a feeling underneath the game. They're based on the same thing, but for some reason ATS just feels and looks better. ETS is a little bit more cartoony and I don't know.
But ETS also runs on an old engine.
Yeah, but ETS is also a lot older, or ETS 2, I should say. But I love them both, so that's a tough question because I don't know. Sometimes I'm in the mood to play this one. Sometimes I'm in the mood to play ATS. It's just very different sceneries and different driving styles. The Europe is much more challenging because the roads are a lot of narrow roads, a lot of really sharp turns. You're dealing with traffic circles and stuff like that. In America, you're dealing with roundabouts. My wife is correcting me. You're just dealing with different things in ATS than you are in ETS. So, but they're both great. Welcome to Egypt. So that must be the Suez Canal then. Maybe I was right about that. I'm so not into where I am right now and the geography. Like, I kind of know geography, but I don't know the Middle East real well. I do know there's that famous canal, though, and it's kind of the entryway into the Middle East. Roundabouts are coming into there. We have some roundabouts in Utah for sure. What's up, big city? How you doing, little brother? How are things over in New Yorkie? In New Yorkie town. Hopefully things are going well for you. You're staying warm as you're out there working on those tracks, man. I know the weather's been crap. G-Bart, thank you for the thumbs up and the cheer. Yep. Yeah. I mean, we even have a couple round. Here's the thing, though. American roundabouts are usually that they're that small. Or in Taba, they are that smaller, like single lane roundabout type thing, which is much easier to figure out than the double lane. Like the 2-lane roundabouts, that's when it gets confusing. For those of you that haven't gotten used to them, they are cold, huh? Whoops, curb it. Oh, cool. You're off till Monday. That's cool. So you got a weekend off. That's good. Oh, does ATS have a few in Washington, too? I didn't realize that. So if we would have come across on the ferry, I think that's where we would have gotten off. Ooh, look at this. Oh, man, you burn it good. Look how pretty that is. Wow. I say you're up pretty all the time. Oh my gosh. Are you jealous of ETS too? Yes. My wife's jealous of ETS too. Oh, this is really pretty. And deserty. I have a feeling it's not going to take us super long. I think we're already through the desert stretch here. Oh my gosh, big city with 2,700 takes first place in cheer.
Nobody ever comes up my street and gives me a cheer.
Bin Bin does? Lots of people give you cheer. Cafe gives you cheer. Oh yes, she will have me. Turbo's in third place, Mr. Turbo Junkie. Well, that's cool. So there's a business out here in case you need to, like if you have a delivery down here into the Middle East. And our frame rates have definitely cleared up. So it was that city area, unfortunately. Hey, Big City says hi, honey. She says, eh. Oh, stop.
Stop.
Wait, I was going 70. The speed limit says 70. What? I know you got bits on your stream today, honey. Poor Moni. Now she's feeling sorry for herself. I don't want to go over 75, but that was crazy. We were going 70, and then they gave us a ticket for going 70. Maybe we're supposed to slow down at the border. Yeah, Ishlopli gave you bits too, silly. See? Yeah, this is out in the desert, man. North African desert. Thank you, J-Wall. J-Wall's been watching his ads again. Don't hit it. Yeah. I haven't seen any running across the road yet, and we haven't run into any snowstorms or sandstorms. Yeah, see? Big said he says he'll send you some next time too. And Viking said he gave you some last night. See, you're fussing to the wrong crowd.
I'm not fussing to the wrong crowd. I'm not fussing at all. And I can fuss if I want. I'm a woman.
Oh, so being a woman automatically gives you the right to fuss?
Yes.
Okay, all right.
Don't you forget that.
Oh, well, thank you, Jeremy. He bought me some cheer.
See, I don't want you.
Dude, camels are so huge. I mean, like, hitting a deer is like hitting a dog, like a little bit larger dog. Hitting a camel, I mean, it would completely smash the crap out of your car. Like, that car would be done. It would be way worse than hitting a deer, because deer aren't that big. I mean, it depends on where the deer is and what type of deer, but most female deers are just slightly bigger than like a German Shepherd. You know, they're not. I guess they are bigger. I don't know. We have them in our yard. We'll have like 30 deer go through our yard.
Yeah, there won't be that much on when Gypsy moves in.
Yeah, when the dogs move in, they'll be eating them. So, hey, what's up, you dog man? Yeah, it'd be more like hitting a moose, right? Or like an elk, yeah. Doing good, Big City. Just trying to. It's kind of hard to get used to the schedule. We haven't done a great job getting onto the.
No, you haven't.
Either of you. Getting onto the English schedule. I'm still kind of on an American schedule, so I'm still a little bit lagged, and that's my fault. I need to just make myself get up earlier and really push through it. So. Ooh, that stinks to Shapley. Is the cat okay?
Molly, it will do.
Yeah, I've heard hitting kangaroos is pretty bad. Hey, what's up, Phil McGritter, by the way? Oops, you dog man got an ad. Yeah, when you first come in, it gives you an ad. Oh, that's cool. There's some kind of castle or something up ahead. Is this where I'm turning? Looks like it. That's a fuel stop in a hotel. Oh, wow, this is camels. Careful. Yeah, camel crossing right there. There's a sign warning us. Okay, good. I'm glad he's okay. That's so funny, Big City. No, they're not all about Harry Potter crap over here. I think they all like Harry Potter, though, right, honey? No, I mean, there's English people that hate Harry Potter. It's the PLA. The PLO. What? Phil McGritter's dog got killed by a brown snake on last Tuesday. What? So you're... I'm assuming that means you're in Australia, right? That's crazy. Yeah, no, they're not into all the Harry Potter crap over here. No. But, I mean... That's crazy that that happened. Wow, poor doggy. 30 minutes, man. That's crazy. That's a horrifying experience. Wow. Is that a gold mine back there? That looks like a gold mine. Yeah, that stinks, man. Aw, poor puppy. She's 10 years old, huh? That's just crazy. When you're going to his house, long hauler. All right, so we've cruised our way through the desert here. This is probably the biggest stretch of desert that we'll hit. I think pretty much from when we get into the other sections of the on the add-on, it will. It shouldn't be. When we get to the next few sections of the add-on, it'll be all city, I think. But That's just nuts. I can't believe your dog got bit by, like, killed by a snake. That's crazy. So, like, are you, Filmogritter, are you out in the, like in the wilderness that happened? Or is it just something like, just happened to be in a bad spot at a bad time? Hey, thank you, Dogman, for the tractor salt. You said that was just creepy. It was meant to be a joke, it sounds like. Why, we have another temple up ahead here. And a little town out in the middle of nowhere. Wait, we're supposed to slow down. Slow down here. Yeah, 30. Oh, I'm glad I did. Was that a French flag? Monsieur? Back up to 60. Oh. They were bailing a block away, so the snakes must have left. They must have been in the hay or whatever. A lot of missiles. Those aren't missiles, Jeremy. Hey, Big Dinners. Welcome aboard, my friend. Glad to have you alive. What's up, Viking? Ooh, Viking's got a lot of tractor hardware there, I see. That's pretty cool. All right, here. I need to check on the food that's in the oven, so if you guys will give me about 2 seconds here, we're gonna pull it up here in this business and just park, and then I'll check that food out, and then we'll continue on our trip through the Middle East. This is pretty cool stuff. The desert textures, honestly, some of them are looking a little better than ATS because they're looking a little. Ooh, I just knocked that sign down. Oh yeah, and I'll run the ad. I always forget. Oh, I hate these. Nord Kalk. Isn't Kalk like chalk or lime? Anyway, we're going to pull in here. I'm going to back around so we're ready to get back out again on the road, and then I'm going to go check that food, make sure it's not burning. So this is the fun part of being live for the Big Dinners and anyone else who's new. Yeah, this is the Middle Eastern promods. The only complaint I have so far, Big Dinners, is that when you're in the cities, it's the frame rates get pretty low. Like, it's the lowest I've seen in the game ever. Pretty much. Pull that around there. Tighten it up a little bit. Yeah, it's like the extra pro mods, exactly. It's like this little Middle Eastern. It's not huge, but it's pretty big. I mean, we've been driving for about half an hour, and we're just kind of touring around. So I'm checking out the different cities, and I'm going to be unlocking. I'm out of good drivers, so I'm unlocking drivers. All right, so I'll park it up right here, and I will be right back, folks. I want to put the sign on so you guys know. We're going to get back underway here. My wife is eating happily, and that's good that you've been busy with work. That happens, and I'm glad to hear that. So Iceland on ProMods is my favorite. All right, let's see here. We're going to go straight here, so. They got a 60 kilometer an hour warning, and there's one. This is really a one-lane road right here. You dog, man. I did not burn her food. It is delicious. I had some myself. I also took the doggies potty, doing my husbandly duties. Yeah, cheer hype. Yay. Thank you for all the cheer, you dog man. You dog man's cheers come with pictures. Yeah, so this is real pretty out here. I mean, this is definitely... Oh, the sun's starting to go down, too. And since we're driving just freelance here, we're wide open. My company's making money. I don't really have to worry about making money on this trip, so... A lot of chicken nugget ads. They must be the only ones like advertising with them right now, so... Oh, that's awesome, Big Dinners. Both ATS and ETS2 are great, great games. If you like simulation type games, they're the best driving simulators out there currently. I mean, I haven't really played any other games that more readily simulate driving. Yeah, there's goofy parts to it, and yeah, the traffic kind of sucks, but I can't think of any other game out there that does as well. If you just want to drive and actually pretend like you're driving a semi-truck, it's so good. Oh, okay, you dog man, I will. Yeah, ATS is going to be a little bit more expensive since it's newer. Wait till it goes on sale. A couple more weeks here. Thanksgiving's coming up in the U.S., and the Thanksgiving/Black Friday sale will be, probably pretty good. So, ATS can be played with an Xbox controller, but yeah, I would recommend waiting till you can afford a steering wheel. It is. Oh, long holler, behave yourself. Oh, more cheer from Big City. Thank you. I'm sorry, what, honey? No, he just said I wasn't gone long enough to do. Never mind. All right, big tall man. Have fun at work. Oh, UK. No, I think what does the UK do? Well, you guys still get Black Friday sales, don't you?
Yeah.
Which, to be honest with you, I think that's why they. Yeah, exactly. I think that's why they did Black Friday. They made. Oh, I didn't see the traffic. Pay attention, Arthur. I think that's why they didn't see the traffic. Wait, what? That's not what I meant. Wait a minute. What were we talking about? Okay, I think that's why they made Black Friday, because they wanted the whole world. Because Thanksgiving, Thanksgiving is a huge shopping day the following day. And see, that's what they tell you, but for us it was because people go shopping after Thanksgiving dinner, and they didn't want to wait until Friday, so they started Thursday night. And that started the whole Black Friday thing in the United States. But I think they mix them all together because they want everybody in the world to be shopping. So I hope they do have good sales too. No, it actually when you pay for the emojis and stuff, it goes to my bank. The cheer that you give and stuff goes directly to my bank. So yeah, it does help. All right, we're in El Arak. Oh wow, your birthday's on Thanksgiving Day. That's so cool. Oh, I wish I could have been in the States for that one. I would have come and maybe the kids and I could have come out and said hi. But we'll do it next year. And then Moni will be with me and we'll have fun.
You want to be here more?
Yeah, right now.
Alfie. Oh, hold on.
Just in the last 2 years. Okay, all right. Yeah, it's a pretty new thing, right? Yeah, that sun going down is gorgeous. It's going to be nighttime by the time we arrive, though. There we go, Big Dinners. Thank you. So here we got the coastline here. I'm assuming that's the Mediterranean to our right. So it'd be, Greece and across the bay there. Yeah, just gorgeous. Nice desert sun. Oh, poor puppy.
Yeah.
Thank you, dog man. Oh, poor puppy. Yeah, it's just gorgeous. You need to stay on my side of the road. I thought we'd get some good. This is where we get those shots. Yeah, we'll have to do that next year, Big City. Now that I got a road tripping car, that Kia Soul I would never. I mean, it's just so uncomfortable to drive for hours in. It's like. But now my car is like super comfy. It's good for. Yes, I have made a company paint job and setup that I use. I think. Okay, so I lost my main profile. I think it's still at home, but I don't have my main profile anymore here. So I wasn't looking for sympathy, but okay, thanks for the fake sympathy there, honey. And so I ended up taking my multiplayer account and making it a little bit more my account. And what I've done is I have sold all the trucks that were mishmashed into this account. I think there's maybe like 60 trucks that I sold, or 30 trucks, 40 trucks, something like that, maybe like the 40 mark. I then went through every garage that I owned and bought, I upgraded them all to 5. And then I bought all new Renault T-Range trucks that are all painted the same, and new trailers for everybody, and got all new drivers. So yes, I'm out of the Kia. For those of you that are a little behind the times a bit, but not much, but just a couple months. My ex-wife defaulted on my car, which was a Hyundai Sonata that was fully loaded. Now, fully loaded for 2008 was like no MP3 player, no phone connectivity, but it's still, heated leather seats, sunroof. Like, it was my car. I had picked that specific car, and I'd spent like maybe a month and a half looking for it, for a good priced one that was low miles and stuff like that, and I'd gotten it. And then when we got divorced, she took it. Well, she never made payments on it. I kept making payments on it and telling her she had to make payments. And then I told her, no, you can't. I finally told her, like, this past year, like, I'm not making payments anymore. And so she didn't make any payments on the car, and the bank called me and said they were going to take it back. So I called her and I said, you haven't made payments on that car. They're going to repossess it. She ignored me. They called again the next month and said, hey, we're going to repossess that car if you don't make payments. And I said, okay, and I called her and told her, hey, they're going to repossess the car. Well, sure enough, they came and repossessed that Sonata. So I went and I purchased it back because, I can get it out of Hawk for catching up with the payments and making like a $300, fee. So I paid for the car back, brought it back to my house, and I said, here's the Kia, because I gave her the Kia Soul. I said, here's the Soul because I own it. I have the paperwork for it. I no longer have to pay her insurance. I no longer have to pay for her license. But she still needed a car, so I'm not going to leave her with no car. I mean, I could have, but whatever. I mean, she's got my kids a lot of times. So I'm like, I know you would have, but no, this was your idea in the first place. Anyway, so I gave her the Kia Soul. I said, here's the car. It's yours. It's out of my hands. I don't have to worry about payments. It's all done. Bye. And then I took back the Sonata back over again. So I have my car back. I'm super happy about that. And, she's happy because she has a car. She doesn't have to make any payments or worry about it. And we're separated there. We're no longer tied in that. So it's good all the way around. So I'm happy to have my car back. Very. Yeah, I know. Don't feel too bad for me. I mean, I got into that relationship choosing it, and I had a chance to get out halfway through it too, and I didn't. I stayed. I should have gotten out then. Just trying to make right decisions and getting taken advantage of. Adam Woods, are you on cloud 9 today? What? Allergy medication or what was it? Yeah, it's going well. Like I said, speeding offense. I went 12 miles.
I'm gonna diamond!
Oh my God, my ears. Oh, it's still 10.
Look at that!
She got a diamond goose. There you go.
Look at that! Look at it!
That's awesome, Moni. I still have never, ouch, gotten a diamond animal before. She just got one in the hunter, so good for her. Let's see, if you don't mind me asking what happened. Regarding what? Well, this is a cool bridge. Look at this. Now, see, the frame rate's already way down here, though. Aw, congratulations, baby boy. She's up. She's playing the hunter. So we're going to spend the night here in whatever city this is. I think it's probably Haifa, maybe. Well, if we leave it, we just left the border. Or maybe it's something else. That's cute. Congratulations. Can I have a couple chips? No. Okay. Can I have a couple chips? Oh, she's just couldn't keep her legs shut. Sorry, did I say that online? Oops.
What did you just say?
He asked what happened between me and my ex. Nothing happened between me and her. It's what happened between her and everybody else.
Oh.
Yeah, see the frame rate chopping right there? That's not a... I know, sorry. Pause. Edit. I'm gonna have to...
It is true.
Yeah, it is true. I need to edit that out for YouTube. Don't want any recorded proof. Well, you asked. What's up, Salva?
You wouldn't keep it in her pants.
Salvetter Monday. Yeah, I know. No, I'm not. In the long run, it was for the better.
We are happily married here now.
Yeah, exactly. I got a good wife who's actually faithful, so. All right, how do we do this? That guy just pulled out and there was traffic. That was kind of... Wow, this is... How am I supposed to see what's coming up with that sign there? Oh. Go, 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 go. I hope we don't crash. That was pretty dangerous right there. Mandalorian, what is that? Mandalorian. Is that when a man needs a DeLorean? When a man needs a DeLorean. Wow, frame rates are really bad. It's bad. Oh my gosh. Very disappointing, honestly. It's a new Star Wars show, huh? Interesting. Seth's profile showed up on your Facebook with a pic of the kids. Interesting. Was he sharing them with you? Or maybe just because you know me? It could be because Seth's related to me, so they're showing you like possible friend relationships. I mean, this is really pretty looking. It does look like the Middle East, but man, the frame rates are just bad. Wow. Oh, okay. That's cool, you dog, man. I'll just have to figure out how to plug it in, so. So it's called Mandalorian, huh? I'll have to check that out. My guess was going to be some kind of like medieval hack and slash, but. All right. Oh, this is Syed. Okay. Port Syed. And sure enough, the recruitment agency is right up here on the left, and like I called it before, it is a dealership up on the left, on the right. We will hop over to the dealership there, and oh, there you go, long hauler. We'll hop over to the dealership. I'm going to eat a little bit of food, so we'll probably take about a 5-minute break. I'll stay on with you guys, but I'm going to eat, so you'll get to hear me. The episodes are short. You know, the other good series that I started watching. That is a game problem. That's what we were talking about, G-Bart, with the optimization. This, for some reason, ProMods has not done a very good job optimizing. And Moni was saying that when she was here, too. For whatever reason, it makes the game chop really bad. The game usually does not run like this. Usually it's very smooth. This is an issue with them putting too much detail into the map. They need to cut it back and clean it up a little bit so it's not so choppy. So, what, honey? Yeah. So the frame rate is not. The frame rate is in the game, and it's a problem with this DLC. So did not know that it was going to be this bad though. But honor-bound warriors.
I got a diamond goose. I got a diamond goose.
Can you give me a little bit of milk too, hon? Please.
I'm actually going to give you some.
Cool. Thank you.
I got a diamond goose. I got a diamond goose. I got a
Use it.
diamond goose. I got a diamond goose. Where would you like it?
Right here's fine. My wife is. Thank you.
Oh,
Oh, my clip popped off. Oh, hold on. Thank you.
I got a diamond goose. I got a diamond goose. I got a diamond goose. I got a diamond goose.
Okay.
I got a diamond goose.
Okay, stop.
I got a diamond goose.
All right, so we're here in Syed. We're going to take a break for a couple minutes. I'm going to eat the rest of this food, and we will be right back, folks. And we'll start recording again. All right, so map time. Blah, 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 blah. All right, so we're in Port Syed. Now we're going to head to Beersheba. No. And we're going to, in Beersheba, we are going to visit whatever this is. Most likely it is a... it's your bum. All right, so here we go. Off we roll. What's up, Jack of all Cades? Banter. Hi, cutie. I love you. Uh-oh, the traffic's all backed up. What do I do? Just plow 'em out of the way? And once again, the frame rates are miserable. I'm just going to cut out. I'm stuck. Serves me right. This trailer with the turning wheels is great, but you have to actually... I'm not sure what the trick is. I'm not getting the hang of it quite yet. It feels like it should go certain places, and then it just doesn't. All right, try that again. My unsuccessful pullout. All right. Ooh, there's an Audi, like a Quattro from like the 80s, 90s. All right, we're gonna pull in. There we go. You will be letting me out. So much for that, right? Try again. I love the trailer, though. I really do, but it is a little bit tricky because you're not... It doesn't work like the longer trailers, the heavy haul trailers that swing out all the way, but it doesn't swing. So it doesn't swing wide though either. Yeah, it's weird. You have to treat it like a normal trailer. It just helps you a little bit get around those corners, and so I'm still kind of learning what that limitation is of like tight roads and turning corners. I wonder if it's the wires that are going across the street that are causing all this slowdown. Like if the computer's trying to anti-alias those, that would definitely do it. I don't know too much about the Steam Shop mods. I think, wow, I had to slam on the brakes there. I think they're fairly safe to download because they're from like Steam approved partners, maybe? I don't know. What's FM19? Farm Manager? Farm Manager 19? Is there such a thing? I know there's an FM18. Oh, FS19. Okay. Well, you're going to be busy. Have you played the other versions, or is this your first foray into Farm Sim? If it's your first foray into Farm Sim, I'm surprised you haven't. Are you on your third day of being awake straight? Because that's what happens when the first time you play Farm Sim, you can't stop playing. I know I couldn't. I was hooked. Yeah, but as soon as we're out of town, the frame rates clear up. We're back up to 60 frames a second. Weird. And the other weird thing is that we stayed at 60 frames a second even when it was choppy. Weird. played the free phone game? Oh, okay. Yeah, it's a little different. Much more immersive. So I think we're going to end up going back across this bridge in daylight, which is cool. See all the beautiful scenery in the desert heat. Rising like a tiger. For some reason, being out here, and this is just a weird thing, it reminds me of the game Strike Commander. You were an F-16 pilot that managed a group of mercenary F-16 pilots. And this was, this is a Chris Roberts game, the same guy that's doing Star Citizen. This goes way back to I want to say the early 90s. It was a very early 3D game. And you would take your F-16 up and fly over the desert and splash MiGs and stayed up all night long VH. Yeah, I think I did too on the release. And that's when I met my wife. In fact, once again, I forgot. I will not be streaming on Monday because Monday is our anniversary. So look for me on Tuesday night. But Monday I'll be taking off. Well, maybe I'll just do it tomorrow instead because I'd like to have Monday off with you, honey. Yeah, I never, to be honest with you, I'm on Discord tonight, surprisingly. I never go on Discord, ever. So don't feel bad, Jack, if I don't respond right away. I go on Discord pretty much, I'm starting to use it a little bit more. And here's the thing. So as I'm pushing to do more full-time stuff with YouTube and Twitch, I will be doing more things on things like Discord and stuff like that. You're taking advantage of the social media outlets. But since I'm working full-time and trying to do this, I just don't have time to go on there. But that will happen. Look at that scenery, man. It's just gorgeous. And we're heading back into the desert. I know it's been a whole year, Jer. We technically met today. Today was actually the first day we met, but we started technically talking on the 18th. So it's cute. G-Bart, I would say I'm not sure what time zone you're in, but I usually average up until 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Now, when I get back to the States in a couple months, I will be streaming later. So it'll be from maybe 8 to midnight. Maybe earlier, though. I don't know. We'll see how things go. I want my kids to be able to get to bed first, and then I'll stream. But it'll be an 8 to midnight schedule or something like that. So that'll be till 10 for you. So right now we're going till 8 o'clock your time. Usually, I should be going to bed right now. We need to get up early with the kids, but we have our blanket is in the washer right now getting washed because a dog peed on it. So we can't sleep with no blanket. Oh gosh, great VH. Oh my, he has not. I haven't approved VH's friend request on Discord. Matt was taking care of that stuff, Michael Wazowski, but I don't know what happened to him. He just disappeared. Thomas has been gone for months, and I haven't seen him, so he probably got bored and moved on. But I do miss him. He was a nice kid. Happy friend anniversary. That's so funny. So I will start trying to use those kind of things on off hours. My evil plan of YouTube domination was to, get up in the morning, have coffee, take doggies for walks, and then record YouTube stuff and stream, but do live studio audience stuff in the morning. And then in the evenings, just to do 4 hours of that, then have a break in the afternoon, hang out with the kids, hang out with wife, have dinner, go for walks, do stuff like that. And then at nighttime, come back and continue streaming. So I basically split my 8 hours of work, 4 in the morning, 4 in the evening. And I think that's how we're going to try to run it. The downside for you Americans is that as the weeks go by here, I need to get more on a regular schedule. It is killing me right now. I've been waking up at 2 to 3 o'clock in the afternoon and then staying up till like 5 in the morning. So I need to get on a more British schedule, which sucks for you guys because that's going to push everything earlier. But that's just how it is while I'm here. But once I get back to America, we'll be back into a regular schedule, and you guys will see me more into the evening. Because, let's be honest, the stream always does better. Like, I've watched every night as I've been streaming. Right about now, about 2:30, we're about 20, 25 people. Now, truck games aren't as popular, but if I do Farm Sim, I'd be at like 30 people right now. And then by 4 o'clock in the morning, I'm hitting 50, 60 people. So it's just hard because it's like I can't stay up till 4 o'clock in the morning. It's not healthy for us. It's going to, it's messing stuff up. We're not getting up on time to do things around the house. So unfortunately, while I'm here, we're going to have to move my schedule earlier. So what's going to happen is the Europeans will spend mornings with me. For those of you that are like all-nighters or late-nighters, you'll see me start streaming at around 8 o'clock in the morning British time. So that's going to be, 10. Let's say 10. So 10, let's see, 9, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. So about between 5 and 6 in the morning America time. I'm never going to play Roblox. Violet? Hi, sweetie. I got to admit, I was watching Tildy play Roblox today. She was playing this horror monster game, like where you have like 12 different or 8 different. No, she was playing by herself on the Xbox. Like you're saying, yes, you want me to play with you and Emily. She was playing on this game where they had like these houses, and you would build the houses, and then once the houses were built, you would move into them and you get weapons. Well, she picked this granny game. I guess there's a horror game called Granny, kind of like the whole idea. The same thing as like Slenderman and stuff like that. And but that granny character in the game gets a broom and you can fly around, and it's the only one that you can fly around with. Nobody else gets to fly. So you can fly around into other people's castles, even though no one else can get in them. You can go in them and just like take all their stuff. It's a really Moby game. What does that mean? What's Moby? I don't even know what that means. They call obstacle courses obbies. I don't think I can get into it, Violet. I've watched videos, and I think it's because the graphics are so bad. Like if they were more like Minecraft graphics, I might be interested in it, but. Well, that's a good point. Banther Ben pointed out that, honey, I could play, like everyone could play with us if I did it. We'll see. You'll probably be in school when I stream, but you'll watch anyway. Oh, don't get into trouble. But you're welcome to. I just don't make sure you're doing your work too. School's important. Oh man, I don't know, Violet. I just have no interest in that game whatsoever. This is pretty. Like, I wonder, and I haven't been to the Middle East. Here's El Arak again. It looks like we're turning. I thought, wouldn't we be going straight here? What? Oh, that just dead ends. Okay. I wonder if it's, like, are these resort towns? And who resides here during the resort? Is this where, like, the Middle Eastern, like terrorists come for vacation, or is this like a? I don't know. I'm just. No, I'm not. I'm just saying that. Or is this like the playground for the oil barons? Like, I mean, who comes here? It's like a gorgeous spot. I don't know. Or is it like people like Qataris and stuff like that Jeez, that's not racist. Oh my gosh, that's so funny, G-Bart. I think, okay, so here's how I think accents work. If you're young and you go somewhere new and you live there for years, you will probably lose most of the accent that you were born with if you speak English. So if you speak, like, let's say you're Australian and you move to America, or you're British and you move to America. By the time, if you're like 6 years old when you move, by the time you're in your 20s, you will no longer have any kind of accent whatsoever. People will not know that you're from another country. If you move to the States in your teens, chances are you probably will have some accent left over. Like you're never going to lose all of your accent, but you're going to have kind of a hybrid accent. This is the one I got in trouble, so we're going to really watch. Go slow. Okay. Maybe they're checking for bombs or something. I don't know. That is what I think this is, honey. This is like a checkpoint. Well, they have them. It's real. Oh my gosh. Yeah, see, like Jeremy was in South Carolina. He does not. He does not have a Southern accent much because he lived in Maine for a lot of his life. So it's like, you don't really have a Maine accent either, though. You got a bit of a Maine twinge to it, Jer. Like you have some Maine-ish to you. So, yeah, you'll pick up the accent if you're young. But I think if you get older, then you kind of lose that accent. So, what's this about? We got to stop here. Okay. You sound like you're from, what would you say about Jared's accent, honey? He sounds like he's from Maine, doesn't he? He sounds a little bit like Val, but with less accent.
No. I'd say it sounds like a mongrel.
He sounds like a mongrel. He thanks you, I'm sure.
Good.
Yeah, I don't think you sound Southern at all, Jared. Like you don't say y'all. You don't have any of the Southern mannerisms, Yeah, and Shapley, you probably are like me with just or a Northern accent, Why, Violet? What do you want? Whenever you ask something like that, I know you're going to ask for something. I love you 10 out of 10, honey. What happened? What, babe?
You left the oven on again.
Oops. I don't know why I always forget to turn the oven off. Hey, we'll see you, Filmo Gritter. Have a great night or day. Day. Red light challenge. Yeah, Violet, you're so funny. You said yay, all I wanted was your love. What are you doing today, Violet? Are you playing games? Did your mom get home safe? Did she make any money? Hopefully she didn't. Hey, these mountains all have the same top. Look at that. It's a little generic. I'm just noticing they all have the same, graphic on them. Well, that's good. Yeah, you don't sound Southern, so. Oh, good. That's good news, Violet. That's probably a ton of money for her. That's good. That's really good. And Seth was there too, so hopefully he made a little bit too. That was nice of Seth to go help her. Yeah, so anyway, what were we talking about? Old man disease, brain not working. Accents. So I would say for me to get, I think once you get past your 30s, late 20s, you're probably not gonna pick up the accent of the place that you live in. Once you've maybe reached your mid-20s, I think you're pretty much set in your accent. You might soften it a little bit, or you might pick up phrasing that people say in the area, but your accent's actually not going to go away. So, like my aunt, she still sounds like a Northerner, but she says y'all because she's lived in Louisiana for 30 years. But she didn't move down to Louisiana until she was in her 20s. So she'll be like, hey, how's it going, y'all? It's super Northern English or Northern American. But she doesn't sound like a Southerner. She doesn't have much of she's got a little bit of an accent, but it's much less than the people that live down there. So, but she has colloquialisms, which are not accent but phrasing. What'd you do? Mooscott? Checking my documents. Oh, I lost money on that deal. Okay, there, I'm making some now. We've got income coming in. Yeah, I've made like $7 million since we started this episode. Those guys are making serious money. I loaded all the trucks up exactly the same, so they have like laptops and lunches and all that stuff. Supposedly that helps them to be much more productive. Oh my gosh. Uh-oh, I think our stream went down. Crap. Ladies and gentlemen on YouTube, we have recorded over an hour of episode. So I'm going to, as we go across the break here into Israel, I'm going to take a break, and we'll pick this up in the next episode. Have a great night. Be sure to subscribe. Thumbs up always help, and we will see you next time on The YouTuber.